Hello everyone, this is Velocity Coasters, and today I sadly yet again have a video discussing potential ride closure rumors. Now before I start, I would like to preface this with a massive grain of salt, as nothing is confirmed yet, and nothing will be confirmed unless the park themselves comes out and says something about it. With the disclaimer out of the way, let's move on to today's victim, that being Kumba, located at my home park, Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, in Tampa Bay, Florida. This all started a few days ago with a source that had correct information on Stanley Falls Flume closing last year, claiming that, and I quote, "Word on the street is that Kumba's days are numbered. If you want a final ride on Kumba, I'd make plans to visit in the next few months." Now we all knew that Kumba was on its last legs, as the ride is over 33 years old, which for reference, the Incredible Hulk coaster over at Islands of Adventure had to get a full retrack after only 17 years of operation. It doesn't help that Busch Gardens also operates year-round, which is compounded by Florida's climate, also being something to take into account. Even with a major refurbishment last year, the ride still suffers from immense downtime, often being closed for days at a time. It seems to be a major headache for the park, and they may have decided that Kumba's time is about up. It would undoubtedly be a shame to lose such an icon to the amusement industry, essentially being Florida's first modern thrill coaster, along with it being one of B&M's first coasters, period. There is, however, a silver lining in all of this bad news. In the case that Kumba does get removed, they would have a huge chunk of space right near the back of the park, ready for redevelopment. This gets into the interesting topic of what to replace Kumba with, and I have a few good options. First off, the park could go with something like a B&M wing, which was featured on SeaWorld Orlando's survey this year, or they could follow the trend in the amusement industry and add a family coaster, maybe an Intamin Straddle or a Vekoma family launch. But I think we all know what would be the perfect replacement for a coaster as legendary as Kumba. And I am of course talking about the Giga Coaster. If timed right, you could even have it ready for the park's 70th anniversary in 2029, following from Project Driftwood in 2027. Speaking of, if you haven't seen my video of me discussing my prediction for Project Driftwood, you should go watch that one next. Overall, I would definitely try to get out to the park within the next few months just to be safe, as Kumba really is a great ride and would be dearly missed if the rumors end up becoming true. Then again, maybe we're all panicking over nothing, and the park decides to retrack Kumba, preserving it for decades to come. Although if it were up to me, I would rather they retrack Montu, as it's also getting up there in age, celebrating its 30th birthday earlier this year. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe for more coaster news, rankings, and construction updates. Speaking of, don't worry, as I'm still working on that longer video for you guys, which should be up sometime soon. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to everyone who provided the copyright-free footage used throughout the video. Their channels, along with all of the music used, will be linked in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.